Hello Hard, and welcome to Tekkit Lite with John. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to automate macerating and smelting ore. Previous episodes I've showed you how to get basic energy, how to make basic machinery and other stuff to do with factories, but I haven't actually showed you how to automate anything yet. So today is going to be the first part of automating your very first factory. I'm going to be showing you how to automate pretty much everything. So the idea is, if you have a look at this little factory that I built, there's going to be loads of these little factories scattered all across this landscape, and they're all going to be doing different jobs. Some will be bigger than others, some will be smaller, and I'll teach you every way of automating the factory. But today is going to be teaching you how to automate macerating and smelting. Okay, so what do you need? Well, first you need some sort of energy. I'm going to be using a coal generator and two solar panels because I'm only using two machines in this process, so I don't need a massive system. You're also going to need the macerator to break down the ore, and coal for the generator, and wires. I'll be showing you how to make some wires later on, but for now I'll explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to be setting up a system that pumps the ore from this chest into a macerator. Then the macerator is going to be pumped, all the stuff from the macerator is going to be pumped into this chest, which is going to pump the macerated ore into an electric furnace, and then the result ore will go into this chest. You can make this system a lot more complex, but this is the basic automation for now. It's used basic machines, and it's easy to set up and do. Okay, what you're going to need, like I said, is the macerator. Macerator, I'll press the recipe just so you know how to do it. Machine block is refined iron, which basically is iron smelted twice, and put in a box. Then, macerator. Then an electric circuit is basically just copper, cable, and refined iron and redstone. So where do you put the macerator? So the first thing you need to do is place where you're going to put your macerator. Well, best thing to do is place it 1 or 2 blocks away. Because I have a lot of room in this section where I'm going to be actually making and pumping stuff out into the macerator and stuff, I'm going to place it right in the center. So that is my macerator setup. Next, you're going to need the electric furnace. The electric furnace recipe, I press R on it. It's basically an iron furnace, which is an iron box, or I'd probably use a bottom one because it's cheaper, and redstone and another electric circuit. I'm not showing you these recipes simply because I've showed you in previous episodes, just for people who this is like the first episode they've tuned into. And the furnace needs to go a block or 2 away from where your macerated goods are going to go. There you go. Both these machines require power. So, first thing we're going to do is set up power. In this chest is all the 3 ways of cabling power around, because we've got the stuff to power it, we just need the cable. The first one is copper cable. Copper cable is good for short distance because it's cheap, but after a while you start losing quite a lot of energy, so it's not very efficient over long distance. I'll show you how to make it. Each time you produce this recipe you get 6 copper cable. I've showed you how to make copper cable in the past, but this is just to set up this factory, so I'm going to show you again. So that is the copper cable. Next one is gold cable. Gold cable is not very efficient over short distance, but it's efficient over long distance. So gold cable is a lot different. You have to put the gold in the middle and 4 rubber around it. Gold in the middle. Rubber at the top, rubber at the bottom, rubber at the bottom, rubber at the left and right. Make sure insulated gold cable. Now, gold cable can withstand a bit more than copper cable, but for now, don't worry about that because we're not using any high voltage machines. So these will be fine for now. But later on, you want to be using fiberglass cable. Now, I think it's either glass fiber cable or fiberglass cable. Is the most efficient. Out of this one, copper works over 5. Gold works over. After 5 blocks, copper starts losing lots of juice. After 2 blocks, gold cable starts losing it gradually. But diamond cable, I think, loses it after 30 or 40 blocks. So that is why, even though it's expensive, it's the best one, and you need to try and be aiming for it. So I'll show you how to make fiberglass cable. This recipe produces 6. You could also use, instead of silver ingots, you could use redstone, but then it only produces 4. So this is the most efficient way of making fiberglass cables with diamonds, so you don't waste as many diamonds. So yeah, there's fiberglass cables. So there are all the cables. You can also make these more insulated to withstand more. Especially copper you can't, but gold you can. What else? High voltage cables are for more factories. So I'm not actually for like reactors. So I'm not gonna worry about them for this tiny factory. Later on, I'll be showing you how to use them in a different episode. But for the system that I'm going to be setting up today, these wires that I've got are fine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my coal generator round about here. And I'm going to set it up with copper cable. And it's going to go all the way under all of these. I should have probably tried and worked out where it is going to go. Let's see, is this... No, there we go. I can easily fix a roof. I don't want to go too far. Oh, that's just right. So here we go. Just under here. Now I'm going to set up this with all copper cable. Copper cable, like I was saying, can travel short distances, so it is good for... it's good for short distances, basically. So small factories like this. Oop, I'm gonna get stuck if I don't. There we go. So I'm gonna stick my coal generator here. I haven't used any of these machines for so long that I'll probably forget and something will go wrong. But how you make a coal generator, if you forgot, is this. You know how to make an iron furnace. Basically, it's just a box of iron. And you need a battery, which is that recipe. I've showed you how to make this in another episode, like I was saying, so I'm not going to show you again. So all you do is shift click it down, and you put your coal in there. Also, remember, a coal generator needs coal, if that wasn't obvious. So these machines are all hooked up with power. I could also, if I wanted, hook solar panels up, which I will later on. You can easily do this, so if you made enough fiberglass cable, this is what I would suggest, is stick solar panels on the roof, because it's more... they're more efficient because they don't require constant energy, they don't require constant coal. I'm going to stick them about here. And then there we go, that's perfect. This is the reason why I made my roof out of half blocks, because now I can easily hook these up. I'm going to move that torch and I'm going to hook it straight into the power here. Hopefully this is not going to go horrifically wrong. Will this connect to that? No, I want it to connect to there. I'm fine with that. It's going to be probably power. As long as the system's all connected up. Since these machines are producing power, this machine is producing power, it won't actually use up the power. So I'm not that worried. So that is your power all set up. For those of you who forgot solar panels, I forgot to do this, sorry. They were normal solar panels, so I'll right click on it. You need this recipe generator, and the other thing that I think you might not be able to get is coal dust, which basically just macerate coal in a macerator. Which is probably just, you set up a generator next to a macerator and power it to make macerated coal. Okay, so we've got the power and the machines all set up. Now, you could easily use this, you could turn the power on. So now that you've got your power set up to the machines, you could easily use this as a manual macerating and smelting factory, but like I was saying, I want to automate it. So how do you automate it? You need basically just pipes. For those of you who don't know how to make pipes, I'm going to be teaching you now. Although I know it's basic stuff, some people might not know, so that is the reason why I'm showing you how to automate it. Okay, the first two normal pipes are cobblestone and stone. These two pipes transport the items. So you'd connect these pipes up to where you want the destination of your items to go. Cobblestone, the only difference between cobblestone and stone is that these two pipes don't connect up to each other, so they are more you'd use them both if you had separate machines going on, so separate systems. So for example, if I had another another machine here, but I didn't want the two cables at the top to connect up, I'll show you what I mean. If I put cobblestone cable, cobblestone pipe will connect to each other, whereas stone pipe will not connect to cobblestone pipe. So you could easily pipe stuff in and out without worrying about it connecting. So now that you made the normal pipe is basically to fill in the gaps. So you could easily just pipe straight out of there. But how you would do it is you would stick some pipe there and there. The rest, actually I don't actually need that many pipe. Wow. Because I set up this system very efficiently. I didn't think I would. Now, they're to transport stuff, but you have to first pump stuff out. So to pump the resources out of the machine or chest, you need a wooden transport pipe. I'll show you how to make this. Basically, it's what it says on the tin. It's wooden. Now, you need also a pump to pump stuff out of it. So a Redstone Engine will do. So this is your wooden transport pipe. So you place your wooden transport pipe there. You place your wooden transport pipe there. So basically, anywhere that any chest that you're pumping out of or machine that you're pumping out of, you will need a wooden transport pipe connected to it. Now, this is a problem that I've realised, is that I haven't got a wrench, so I'm going to have to show you how to make a wrench. Now, the direction that the pipe pumps out of is this. So this brown part of the pipe tells you what's pumping out. So that means this item here, the content of this item, so basically stuff inside, that's what I'm trying to say, will be removed from this. But this one, it says that instead of this, which I was hoping for, this one says the items from this will be removed, since that is on the closest side. So what you do is you make a wrench. A wrench is I'll just quickly gather the stuff, so I'll be right back. Hello Horde, I'm back. Now, a wrench is first you need a wooden gear. To make a wooden gear, you need 4 sticks. Then you turn the wooden gear into a stone gear, and then you place it in this recipe. So I'll show you how to make it. So this wrench is so that you can change the orientation of your pipes. It works on other pipes as well. And it doesn't have durability, so it's definitely something that you need. So how you make it first, a stick at the top middle, stick at the bottom middle, stick at the left middle, and a stick at the right middle makes your wooden gear. Then in the same configuration you will put the cobblestone to make it into a stone gear, then place the stone gear in the center, iron at the bottom, iron in the top left and top right makes your wrench. Now all you have to do with the wrench now is right click the pipe and it will change the orientation of it. So now this pipe is pumping from this chest instead of out of this furnace. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're nearly there. The last thing is to actually make the redstone engine. A redstone engine is 2 wooden gears, which you just showed you how to make. Basically, stick in the top, stick at the bottom, stick at the left, stick at the right. 3 wooden planks, glass, and a piston. I'll right-click pistons just in case you forget. Some people will forget how to make pistons because it's not something you make every day. But yeah, but it is vanilla Minecraft, so I'm not actually going to show you how to make it. So yeah, how you make a redstone engine is 3 piece of wood at the top, the piston at the bottom middle. To the left and right of the piston, you need wooden gears, and in the center, you need a redstone engine. A piece of glass in the center. Sorry. Now, what you do now is you simply just place the engine next to the wooden transport pipe. I'm actually going to place it on the wall so it's out of the way because it's kind of in the way there. I made some others earlier. I probably didn't make enough, unfortunately, but never mind. So this is going to pump out of there. This is going to pump out of there. And then finally, this is going to pump out of there. If I'd made enough, I'd have pumped it into the chest just to show you the finished result. Then, next to a redstone engine, you need a wrench to turn it on. Or some sort of... So basically a lever or a redstone torch. I wouldn't use anything other than that. Because... it's just a button wouldn't be efficient because you have to keep clicking it, so it wouldn't actually work. My favourite thing to use is levers, simply because place this down so I remember to put one there. My favourite thing is levers, simply because you can turn the redstone engine off and on, which is definitely important if something goes wrong. Now, finally, we're gonna stick some coal in here to power these machines. Hopefully, yep, this is powering up these machines. So this should now work. So it will pump whatever is in the corner thing. So I'm going to try and sort out this very quickly so that it's a bit better. So this system at the moment sticks all the different ores in here. This isn't a very efficient system, simply because if there is still iron ore in here, you'll lose stuff. So it's not very good after a while. So I'm going to turn all my machines on, and we're going to see... Oop, nothing's in there. And we're going to see this system work. So the iron will go into the macerator. So the iron that you've mined will go into the macerator. Oh crap, put it the wrong way. Never mind. So this is... Oh crap. So this is the reason why I would... This is the reason why I put levers on. So this needs to go in the top, actually. So I'll quickly change this configuration. You can tell I haven't actually been on Tekkit for a while. So let's quickly change all this around. There we go. So it's an easy fix. Hello Horde, I'm back. Okay, I'll quickly show you the new configuration after I got it a bit wrong. Okay, so what you need to do is make sure that the macerator, to automate the macerator, make sure the ores are being pumped into the top of it. To automate the furnace as well, make sure that the macerated ores are being pumped into the top of that as well. It doesn't matter, as long as you pump out to the right, it will be fine. So let's try again. Okay, so the ores will be pumped out of this chest into the macerator, which will then pump the macerated ores which go into this chest into the furnace, which will finally pump it into this chest full of well, iron ore, hopefully. So like I was saying, the ore, or the stuff that's being pumped out with these wooden transport pipes, will always pump from the left to the right. Oh my god, these machines, I forgot how loud they are. So they will pump always from the left to the right and go down. So it's going to go all this top row first, and then... But once it gets to the lead ore, it's going to have a problem, because if there is iron ore still in here, it won't be able to macerate. It won't work, basically. I'll teach you different ways and how to fix this later on, but for now, this system is fine. All you need to do is remember that either make sure that you only have one ore in here, or make sure that turn this off after each ore, after you've run out of each ore. So this is the system. The ore is pumped with the Redstone Engine and the lever out of the chest, through the wooden pipe, into the cobblestone pipe. You could easily have stone pipe as well. Into the top of the macerator. This is then macerated into 2 dust. So each ore is macerated into 2 dust. This dust is then pumped out of the macerator from the right into the chest. This is then pumped out of the chest from the top because I didn't make enough room. So unfortunately I wasn't able to actually fix the problem as easy as this one. So instead it's pumped out from the top so that it can go into the top of the furnace where it will smelt and it becomes iron ore. And that is how to automate macerating and smelting. It doesn't matter which direction you pump out of the chest. It does matter which way you pump out of the machines though. So always remember that right is out for these machines. So if you pump out to the right, it will remove whatever's produced. The top is whatever product you're wanting to use in it. So this is in this machine, ore's being used up to make dust, and in this one the dust is being made into iron. That's pretty much it. Next episode I'm probably going to show you how to automate mining so that you can have a system that mines for you on its own using quarries. I might also think about power because we don't have a very efficient power system since once this coal is all run out, although coal is very efficient, it isn't renewable. So it will eventually run out, so this system doesn't constantly work. So that's a problem as well. But for now, this system's fine. It's a basic system to get you so that you don't have to faff around with macerating and smelting. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit like and favourite if you enjoyed Tekkit Lite. Hit subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and comment if you want to see certain things be automated. This series is going to be, like I said, automating different machines. Some are going to be insanely complex, but the first few are going to be pretty basic, stuff that everyone can do and not too complex. Remember these pipes and things that was used in this episode because I'll be using them later on in other episodes. There's a lot more pipes and a lot more wires and a lot more machines to use though, so that's exciting. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!